Aydin, what's up, brother?
How are you? Welcome. How you
Good,
doing?
good, good. Good to see you, my friend.
See you.
Good to
Thanks for
see you, my
coming in. You
friend.
like my shirt?
I love it. Oscar's gonna love it.
Yeah.
Guys, I did a little tour here of Alkin warehouse, and these guys are just amazing. These Alkin compressors are just top notch. We already have the big electric one, came down today, and we like the Alkin so much, we got the gas powered one for out in the field. So you guys want any amazing compressors, I'll give you a link to Aydin's place here. He's down in Jersey, and buy an Alkin compressor, you won't be sorry. We're filling a complete empty bottle, and we're filling for a little more than like 10 minutes. What we have to do every 10 minutes is release some of the moisture, and we got to come over and we got to open these two valves, right? And that's it. Just enough to get whatever moisture might be built up. But when we're filling from like 3,000 to 4,500, it only takes about 5 minutes, so you shouldn't have to do that. Only when you're filling a completely empty bottle. Just filled it. All right, guys, so Aydin here has got this new machine that's going to read the moisture that's going to be in our bottles here. So
we got this wall-mounted panel. You can directly connect the air from your compressor, or you can test the air in your tanks. You'll read the temperature and you'll read the moisture level, dew point on your air. So basically all I'm gonna do, hook this up. It's the hose is hooked to my tank. I'll turn the air on, and now I see that the temperature now is around, it's a Celsius, so 27.3 Celsius air temperature I have in my air, and the dew point is going down. So anything minus 10 is acceptable, so it's going down. It's probably gonna be somewhere around 20s. So if you, this is also tells the performance of your compressor and your filter life. Hey, like if you're getting a lot of moisture in your tanks, so that air is going to travel to your guns, which you don't want, and having a monitor like this would be very useful.
absolutely, because the last thing we want in our guns, our air guns, is moisture.
Yeah. Even though my tank is hot, because we just filled this tank, the air is same as the room temperature.
That's amazing.
So the compressor did a good job. The temperature didn't really go high. And the dew point is now minus 22, so very dry air, very dry air.
So now there's going to be a calculation, right, Aydin?
Yeah, we provide a chart along with this monitoring tool. That looking at your chart, you can see how much moisture you have in the air. Like looking at the dew point, you see exactly where your air is matches.
Yeah, whatever cubic inch bottle we have, it'll tell how much moisture is in that cubic inch. There's going to be a chart. So
a good thing about this machine is that whatever pressure you give it in, doesn't matter. You can use it for 10 psi, 100 psi, or 6,000 psi. So it has its own regulator inside. It can be used anywhere.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah. There's nothing out there like this yet. So.
That's awesome. And that's made by Alkin, correct?
Yeah, this is one of our new monitoring tools.
Oh, that thing is cool.
All right, guys, so just a quick summary of why we went with a gas-powered one. There's a few reasons. A, Norm didn't have 220 ready to go at his place, so the idea of just, you know, ripping the pull cord once and starting it up was attractive without having to rewire. And B, you know, if you have any kind of prepper mentality in you at all, this completely takes you out of depending on the electrical grid. We're going to be using this on hunts a lot to fill up our bottles, because sometimes we'll go out for an entire day, do some target shooting in between, and you know, you bring 2 air tanks and you want more air than that. That's where this comes in. Or, you know, just the power's out. It doesn't even have to be like a Hurricane Katrina type thing where everybody's out. It could just be your street, but you still want to shoot. So it's a really nice way to just avoid the grid and be ready to go wherever you are. So we're gonna fire this bad boy up. We gotta top off my tank here because I was shooting a lot yesterday. And then we're gonna go hunt. All right, so choke on, gas on. Let's see what happens.
About, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes to top it off from 3,000 up to 4,500. So we will not make you guys wait while that's topped off.
Well, that didn't take long at all. That was way less than 5 minutes, but I was not all the way down either, so just need a little top off. Norm, you gotta bring your glasses everywhere, dude.
I do, man. I'm telling you, it's horrible, dude. So then we'll just release these. And then if you're done for a while, for the day or something, then you release that one.
That's unbelievable that it builds that much pressure that fast.
I know.
Because, I mean, you had to slow down because you were gonna rip your lawn up.
Exactly.
That's crazy, man.
Yep. And then, of course, you have to start it with these two. That can be closed. These two got to be open to start it.
Otherwise, it's just under pressure,
Yep.
like right away, and the motor doesn't want to kick over, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
That's super nice, man. And guys, this thing is not, it's not light, but it's not ridiculous either. I mean, Norm and I just pick it up, throw it in the truck, no problem.
oh yeah, it's,
How many pounds do you think that is?
I would say
5?
no. I would say 150 pounds.
Okay. That makes it didn't feel quite that heavy to me because maybe you had the heavy end, but I don't know. Let's pick it up. Put it back in the barn. Yeah, I mean, I'm only.
Maybe it's not.
It's not 150, dude.
Nah.
I'm only holding it with one hand, and I'm not that strong.
Well, I don't want to burn my hand on this muffler here, so. But maybe 100. I mean,
Maybe that. It's also like it's not that dead weight. Where you know, like you pick up a 50-pound sack of grain and it feels like it's 100 pounds because it's loosey goosey.
Yeah.
So maybe that's tricking us, but.
So, it's under here. Make sure everything nice and level. And she's good to go.
That's an awesome piece of equipment, brother.
Yeah, Alkin. I mean, we've had other compressors that were not so good, but both of these Alkins, that electric one and this gas one, are just, I mean, I think they're the best there is.
Yeah, and the first time we saw this was out in Utah.
Well, that's another thing. Utah Air, that's what they use, and that's a big business. So if they're using it,
Yeah.
Donnie FL's using it. you know, in his place.
Yeah, when we went out on that prairie dog hunt, and we were in those rented log cabins.
Yeah.
You're not getting 220 to hook up, you know, the electric. I love my electric, but it's in my shop where my distillery is, and I got, you know, wired up like crazy.
Well, and we had like 30 some shooters out there.
Yeah.
So we're out in the middle of this desert.
Yeah.
With like 30 shooters.
Yeah.
You can't have 30 or 40 big bottles, you know. So
Yeah.
maybe you have 8 or 9. You know you have to keep refilling them.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the only way to get it done out there.
Yeah, so get yours through Utah Airguns, obviously. Aydin sells direct as well, right out of New Jersey. But
The service is amazing.
The service is absolutely amazing. We had on mine, the electric one, in shipping, we had a small crack appear in the housing, and Aydin fixed it the next day.
Yeah, and he drove from New Jersey all the way up 2 hours.
Yeah, he
to
did.
your place to do it.
Yeah, that was awesome. So, can't say enough about these Alkin compressors from Utah, guys. If you can swing it, it's worth every penny. All these other, you know, smaller compressors, you can get away with them sometimes for certain things, but when it comes to filling big bottles, there's nobody else.
3, 2.
Done.
Done.